speaking to myself, and my microphone was muted. Now I'm talking to everyone here, and I would like to see if we can start our webinar.
Sì, tutto a posto, quindi possiamo iniziare.
Ok, grazie mille.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Allora, ci sono un po'
I see that we are all in place, so
novità oggi.
we can start. I have some news for you that are about the project itself. I'm going to introduce myself for those who don't know me. My name is Enrico Baonini, and I'm the NEEW staff. I am in charge of the technical part, the programming, and the back office as well. So again, I'm taking care of the technical part, but also I participate in our marketing efforts and different promotions development, like promo 90 and promo 200. So today I would like to start right away from our webinar by screen sharing.
E qui vediamo il sito di
And
NEEW.
what can we see here? We can see our website, the
Ancora
NEEW website.
parzialmente tradotto.
It is for now partially translated into other languages, and we have done the interpretation, translation in automatic mode, and now machine translation, and now we're trying to proofread it and correct all the mistakes. And the main advice that I would like to give to you is that as soon as our website is translated into all languages, you'll have to choose your language in the upper left-hand corner and do not click on Google Automatic Translation. And the first thing that we see when we get to the main page, we go to the bottom, and this menu was added today, which is the video for the Zero course. So here we have 10 informational, or let's say familiarization slides that were in the back office at first, and then now we moved it to our website and have it in all the languages that you can see on the left, like Russian, Spanish, Italian, Romanian, Arabic, Hindi, Tamil, Vietnamese, and German. Now we choose the language in the menu and we click on the button play, and we immediately launch our presentation, which consists of 10 slides. So this is a small introduction to those who would like to purchase our course, the license M or license A, or any other license for legal entities, and also the course for digital seller. Okay, so our Zero course can be found at the end of the main page on our website. Also, we moved to the bottom of the page the purchase of our licenses. So those are the NDE products that starting today are not available anymore on the Evorich website in the CRU section. So once again, let me remind you that all the products starting today, all the NDE products, can be found only on our website. NDE-evo.com. So what else we're going to look at today? So the license for physical individuals, for natural persons, can also be purchased on our website, category M and category A. As of today, the current price is 150 euros plus VAT or 450 euros plus VAT. So I would like to remind you that VAT is paid only in Italy. For other countries, VAT will not be applicable. So just note that Italian partners, when they decide to purchase our license, will have to pay for the VAT. VAT will be charged after it is added to after the product is added to the basket, to the cart. The same stands for the digital seller course, which currently costs a ridiculously low amount. It is part of our promotion, promo 90, and costs 25 euros. Also, the VAT principle is applicable here. Italians will pay the VAT here, and the non-Italians won't have to pay. As for promo 90, we changed a couple of things in the procedure of the purchase. Let me remind you that in order to receive a discount of 90% on our products, specifically digital seller, all the licenses plus the registry code, to all of it, a discount will be applied. And now let's talk about the purchase procedure in more details. If you want to participate in the promotion 90, then you click on the plus, you get a drop-down menu where you can see a small text, and in that text, you can see the main rules. Well, nothing has changed much here. Also, you should remember that all the questions can be solved if you get in touch with our technical support, and you can see the address on the screen. And to purchase any of our products, for example, the registry code, you should definitely purchase the license as well. The limited liability companies buy license C, or higher. Individual entrepreneurs or self-employed people can purchase license B or higher. Holdings can only purchase category E, license E, and the associations and limited and stock companies can buy only 2 licenses, either license D or license D. In other words, the biggest choice is presented to individual entrepreneurs and self-employed. They can choose between B, C, D, or E. Of course, all those codes can be sold by the digital seller. If you don't have this qualification, then you can be an informer, the promoter, and you can choose the digital seller that you're going to work with, cooperate with on the sales of our products. Let me remind you also about the step number 2. In order to participate in the promotion promo 90, you need to buy the video course Profi Investor or the Invest Consultant course. Those courses can be found in the back office of API. But right now, I can't tell you the exact date, but I think here we're talking about plus minus 1 week, maximum 10 days. Those courses will be sold on our website, NDE. And as soon as you purchase this course, Profi Investor or Invest Consultant, those who will purchase that course will get an email letter where there will be a login and a password to get to the back office and receive access to that video. Because those videos, I also purchased those videos myself, and I can tell you that they're quite informative and contain quite a lot of information. They are quite efficient, and in essentially those who want to move forward and to figure out the finances and the trading and investments, those courses will be simply a must-have for you. Let me remind you too that by purchasing this course, you get a discount of 90%. And as soon as a person purchases the code or the license, that person has 60 days at their disposal, and it is mentioned here, to purchase also one of the training courses, Profi Investor or Invest Consultant. So here it doesn't really matter what course you are going to purchase. What matters is that you choose one of those products and you start your training. On this page, I can also see the prices for promo 200, but those prices are available only for associations that include companies and want to buy a product by wholesale. We're talking about associations that comprise at least 200 companies. And we offer very good price here, which will be interesting to such partners. Let's move on. And all this description for promo 90 and promo 200 can be found for now only in Italian. Right now we are preparing the translation, and as soon as everything is ready, we will surely add them to our website. I think it will happen in the nearest future. Therefore, please be patient, and everything is going to be ready in your languages. And now let's talk a little bit about the test. But before I do that, I wanted to show you one more thing. I would like to remind you that on our website, in the news section, we try to inform you, give you all the updates about our project. We're continuously updating this section. And yesterday, we started working not only on the section news, we also are going to have mailings every 15 days. And in that mailing, you will find the main news and you will see how our project is promoted. And now let's go to the test itself. So give me one more minute. I forgot to tell you one thing about the promotion 100 days. So here, two people can make money, either the informer or the digital seller. And on this page, of course, I'm not going to tell you everything there is to say about it, because I'm sure this page was already translated into other languages, and let me check if it is so. So the translation was done, but I'm not sure it is perfect. Some things will have to be changed, but in any case, it says here who is an informer, how much they will make by participating in this promotion, what needs to be purchased, what steps needs to be taken to become an informer, and also you can say the same about the digital seller. All the bank details that all the requirements the digital seller needs to meet in order to participate in this promo. If a person is an informer and a digital seller at the same time, they will be making 10 plus 30%. In other words, 40%. So we should also specify the name of the informer and the digital seller when the deal is closed. Now we move on to the next section, which is about the tests. So the access to the ND back office is as follows. You click on login in the upper right hand corner. And then we get to the back office page or personal account page. Just give me 1 second for everything to get uploaded. Right now, before your eyes, you have the back office. There are different sections, and we are adding the main information. On top, you can see the tabs such as personal wallet, the deposits made over the last 30 days, and also the education section. And that's where we're going to go. So we click in here on the third icon from top, which is like this hat, academic hat. Just give me a second for it to upload, download. Let me do it again. So we click on the third icon from top, and I can see the products that I purchased. So let's take a look at the course of a digital seller. We already added tests to the system. So what we do right now at this specific stage is we have one problem that we need to solve here. When a person starts doing training, they choose any course, any license. If they, at this moment, stop the course, they will have to go through it again. We found a solution to this problem. So we need right now to upload all the courses again. And I think starting from Tuesday or next Wednesday, we will start doing that work again on uploading all the training videos. And as soon as we do that work, I'm sure that that mistake will not pop up again. So if a person goes to the 10th lecture or session, and if they put it on stop, on pause for a day, the next time they go back to the back office, they will resume from the point from which they interrupted their training. On the top, you can see the button, Start the Test. So you can already see all the questions included in the test. We added this information 36 hours ago, plus minus 2 days. We are testing everything, but let me repeat that any person can take the test. You click on the button in the upper right corner. You can answer the questions that will be popping on your screen. Tests are available in 3 languages, Spanish, Italian, and Russian. Very, very soon, we are going to add English as well, and gradually all other languages as well that we have on our website, our working languages. Also, I would like to say a few more words about the test that you need to take after the digital sellers course. In the first part, you can see the rules and the different items, or let's say categories of scores that you can get, points that you can get if you correctly answer the question, and then get access to our to start working, to be able to start working. So this part that I highlight with my mouse, if you, for example, get a score from 60 to 70%, in this case, you will be able to work with individual entrepreneurs. If you score from 72 to 80, it will be the limited liability companies. From 81, sorry, to 90%, it's going to be a stock company, stock joint company, and up to 100%, from 91 to 100%, a person will be able to work with holdings. So the part which says do not add any modifications means that you should not do it. All you have to do is to simply specify your email and then immediately go down to questions. Well, as for the exams of digital sellers, you can check the answers, but you should remember that you have just 10 attempts. If we're talking about license A and M, there are no limits on how many attempts you can take. If we're talking about the digital sellers test, then you can have only 10 attempts. After that, if all of a sudden you don't take the test successfully, you will have to take the test again. So if you want to be a digital seller, you have to take a test consisting of 42 questions. And let me remind you right away, there might be several correct answers sometimes. And that's why on top, we can see a question, and below we can see different options. So you either choose one question answer or several answers. So let's go to license A for a minute. And I will explain to you one thing. The license A consists of 2 sessions. Session number 1 has no test because license A includes the same questions as the license M. So those who purchased the courses of license M, well done. You will find a test for this license. If you want to take the test for license A, then you have to check the lecture within session 1 and then go to session 2. And after you listen to the entire material, you can take the test. So the test will include both sessions, and here we have 35 questions. So here, I guess it is quite simple. So what else I wanted to add here? I'm checking my notes that I prepared for this session. So the test will be ready in Spanish, Italian, and Russian. And other languages will be added later. And after this session, well, I showed you our updates. within the 25 minutes. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And we now at our disposal, we have 35 minutes more, and I'm ready to, use that time to answer questions. And I can start from the Italian chat. So the first question, if I purchased 2 licenses, can I take the test only for license A? Of course, test for license A includes the license M as well. So there are no further questions in the Italian chat. And if there is anything else, please let me know, write in the chat or tell me with your voice. We have a question from the Spanish chat. Yes, sure. So hello, my name is Luis Marina. And I wanted to ask you, how can we get to the back office? Is it the same link? Because the last time when we registered new partners, in order to register for them license A or for any other license, the email address tells us, when we try to specify the email address, it gives us a mistake. So how can we get to the back office right now? Is it the same procedure or has it changed?
Today, we launched sales on our website, and we stopped sales in Evorich back office. And therefore, now we have our IT specialists who update the lists, the website, and we will migrate all the data by the end of the week. Therefore, everyone who bought a license, our products, I will start from scratch because I was misleading. Today, we have people who bought different licenses from the 1st of January to February, and these people have no access. Please wait for 3-4 days to get access to the website and the back office. Now we are updating a list of people for everyone to get access. And as soon as all the data are migrated, we will have different videos, educational videos with the news on our website about the procedure to enter the back office. Don't worry, I know about this problem, that there are people with no access to the back office. Please be patient a bit. We are dealing with this. If you have the same problem long ago, try to restart your password. If not, then we will try to do it manually. Get in contact with the support team and we will deal with this. So there is the transition from one back office to the other one. So apologies for this inconvenience. Thank you, Enrico. There is another question in the Italian chat. There is a question about license A. Which sessions does it include? It includes 2 sessions, and the test has 35 questions. And the test there is a question whether the test will be the same forever. I believe no, as the world changes and there is evolution of the digital world. And this way we will update both the course and the exams. Don't worry, the information will be updated. Those who use smart contracts on blockchain must update their knowledge as well. Therefore, once again, it will be updated, but I don't think that it will be sooner than spring. Therefore, license A will be in access and the test will apply for many months ahead. Any further questions, please? There is a request to write down the address of our support team. Do we have any other questions? While I'm waiting for your questions, we are training 2 people who will work in the support team and they will answer your questions. We see that the number of people in the project is increasing and we cannot handle all your requests timely, and therefore we will hire new staff, and in addition to that we will make the videos that will answer your questions. As soon as we start working with smart contracts, the questions will be even more complicated. And when we talk about smart contracts, we will need professionals who will address your challenges and answer your questions within 24 hours, excluding Saturday and Sunday. A question from the Spanish chat, please. Good evening. My name is Mary Bell. I have license M. I bought it for 400 units about 1 year ago. And does license M cover what license A offers, or do I need to buy license A separately? Good evening, Mary Bell. If you spend 400 units, then you have license A, because license M costs less, but license A is a higher level. And if in your back office you don't see license A, please get in contact with us and we will upload the course to your back office. License A includes license M, as it is higher in level. Therefore, no need to buy the second license. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Now I will give you the email address of our support team. We have another question in the Italian chat. Will rating start when you take an exam or buy a license? After you're taking an exam, this is when the rating applies, when the rating is in effect. Other questions, please? Adeline, Hubert, Jayanthi, do we have questions to ask? Well, there was a question from the Russian chat. Today, we stopped sales in Evorich back office, CIU tab, and now we migrate all the data, which mean that we combine Evorich database with NDE database. And if you bought your license in January or February, you don't have link to an access to your email. So we are checking all the purchases till today, and after that, after the migration, all those who bought any product on Evorich website, such as license A, M, or a course for a digital seller, will get access. And therefore, those people who bought these products since the 1st of January until today, so the access will be provided. Don't worry, we deal with this. And I think that it will take us a few days to migrate all the data. So therefore, please be patient. And next week, it will be all fine. The Spanish chat, please. Hello, Enrico. Thank you very much. I have the following question. First of all, can I pay for NDE course by using my virtual card in Global Unit Pay? And from Evorich, we may not top up the wallet with credit or debit card through Quantum. There is a restriction, but may I make a payment with a virtual card or Global Unit Pay? This is my first question. The second question is about the license. This course, we bought it, and will it be active for the entire time? And for forever, will it be in effect forever, or will it expire sometime after? Alok, I shared the email address of the support service. This is support@ndevo.com. I will start with the second question. You will have lifelong access. As soon as the license is bought, you may use this access forever. When there are any updates, and the policy of our company, ND company, is the following. The update, meanwhile, for the time being, will be free, at least in 2022. But just in case there are important changes, updates, then we will need to think it over and take a common decision. This is not the decision I make, but the management. But I'd like to assure you that within this year, I don't anticipate any large changes and transformations. But if there are any, they will be free. And the training course stays with you forever. The first part of your question, that is a payment with a virtual card of Global Unit Pay. Honestly speaking, we didn't test the payment with a virtual card. And at present, we use the payment gateway as PayPal, and it works globally quite well and accepts different cards of different banks, Visa, MasterCard, or other systems. Use PayPal, but you may try and test virtual card. It's important that you have 2FA protection or security on active on your card. But since you asked me this question, I think you have this function already active. 2FA security and SMS short message must be received. I want to assure you that the virtual card is effective, but unfortunately we haven't tested this method of payment. But I can promise you that quite soon, in the short run, we will test it. Thank you, by the way, for your tip. And if it all goes right, we will publish this news on our NDE website. So the support service email is, yes, I got it. Alok, so look, please. There is this question. So there is the email of the support service, that is support@nde-evo.com. Did you get it? Please let me know. There was a question from a partner in the Russian chat. If you bought license A or M, you may take a test in Russian, because as I said before, all the tests are uploaded in 3 languages, Russian, Spanish, and Italian. And regarding the rating, your rating when it starts. So the rating started in April 2021, and your rating starts from the date of the purchase. And as soon as we have agreements with different counterparties, you may use your rating to benefit from goods and services or products of this partner business. Will you accept payments in crypto like we had in CIU back office? Can we make a payment in crypto? As of today, no, but we work on this. For the time being, we are not ready to accept payments in cryptocurrencies. For the time being, no, but it is one of our priorities to add such a payment method.
So I'm asking the questions of the English chat. Good evening. Do I have to take the test for Digital Manager? So a Digital manager and digital sellers, those are two different professions. And thank you for your question. I would like to dwell on this topic a little longer. A digital seller is a person who sells, who closes the deals, and then they sell to legal entities the registry code plus the license at their choice. And this work can be done only by the digital seller. In order to become a digital seller, you need to purchase the category A license, plus purchase the course for digital seller, and also take the test. So this is the digital seller, and the three main requirements that a digital seller has to meet. Therefore, you can find all the rules and requirements at our website, and we will give even more details if you have any questions, but mainly those are the three main characteristics that a digital seller needs to have. As for the digital manager, it's an internal role that the company has, and their role is to control smart contracts. So a digital manager can work with both companies themselves, but also in the company, and also be a hired staff. Let me give you an example. So if we are talking about the car dealership, for example, we very often discussed it with Emanuele about this opportunity to add into our project the car dealerships. So imagine there is a car dealership that decided to purchase a code in the registry, and also purchase the license of category C, because the form of incorporation is a limited liability company. So a digital seller is a person who sells training, sell the license, plus they sell the code, registry code. So license C, if the company buys that license, so it's a deeper course, more profound, that also implies taking an exam. So who takes an exam in our case, if we're talking about license A? And when they do, a person becomes a digital manager. Therefore, they can receive access to smart contracts. So when there is a client who wants to buy a car or rent it, specifically in this particular car dealership, so who will be that person who will supervise the entire process from the car dealership side? First of all, a company needs a digital manager. Plus, somebody will have to control the entire process, both on the client side and the company side, so that in smart contract, all the terms and conditions would be met, so that all the items of the contract are included. So as soon as the smart contract is concluded and signed and approved, it gets to the blockchain. And therefore, it is a guarantee in the crypto wallet. Therefore, a digital manager is not a person who sells. It's a person who, from the technical point of view, does the control of the smart contract implementation between two parties. Therefore, a digital seller is a person who makes sales, and they need to be knowledgeable about the product that they're selling. In our case, it's digital guarantees. And let me also remind you that those both professions will be available only after you take the test, the exam. Thank you for your question. Meanwhile, I will take some of the questions from the Italian chat. So I don't remember whether I registered on the NEEW website, and I can't find my password, someone says. So let me tell you this, Matteo. If you purchased a course, you will be in our list anyway. So what you need to remember is the email with which you registered in Evorich. And if you forget your password, just click on the button Recover Password, and you will receive a message to your email with all your data, with your login, and also the password recovery link. Also, I'd like to see if we have any more questions. We have 9 minutes, which means one more question, and then we will be calling it a day. So, hello, this is a question from the Spanish chat from Colombia. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for your training today. I wanted to ask, those who fail to pass the test, they won't be able to work in digital guarantees, even if they don't, even if they bought the license? Well, any person who purchased the license, let me remind you, well, a person can take several times the test. There are no limits. So for license M and license A, there is no need to take and pass the test to be able to use the licenses. Tests need to be taken and passed by digital sellers and digital managers. So I hope, Miriam, that I answered your question, and would like to give my best regards to Colombia. Thank you very much. So here we are very happy with your project, Digital Guarantees, and we're waiting for its implementation. Thank you very much. We are also looking forward to the implementation of this wonderful project. And I think that there is no point repeating, but I will still do it. It's an innovative project, and in 1.5 years, we were able to achieve quite a lot, but we are still working on it because there is a lot of work to do. And we're just at the beginning of the implementation of this project, but we can see huge demand, huge potential, and immense market to be taken. Therefore, we are not moving as fast as we would like to move, but, you know, there are lots of procedures that we need to go through, and this is quite a difficult path. And also, we are pioneers of this sector, and some of the regulatory acts are not ready yet, and if they are, they're changing all the time. So very often we take risks when we do our work, and we try to do it, you know, at our best level, and then some comma changes in a draft law, and then our work stops being relevant. Sometimes it happens, and we have to adapt. And if we are in the correct place, then we will be the first to get this innovative product with all those advantages that a person gets when they are the first in doing anything. Well, yes, of course, we will have to lay the path for ourselves, and let's not forget that we will be able to thank ourselves for all the work that we've done. Just give us a second. Maybe someone is asking Enrico a question. So we read the questions from the Russian chat regarding the entire process. So look, so this 1 year period is for banks only. So we need to understand, if you're asking a question whether you have to wait for a year before start offering your services, it's all about the company that you're representing. Sometimes it will take 6 months. As soon as we make sure that the product that is interesting to the market, if the product is interesting, the market is interested in the product, and the digital manager has all the necessary information and also the necessary training, in this case, we can start our work. Therefore, as for the waiting period of 1 year, this waiting period applies only to banks. In other cases, we need to see what company or enterprise we're talking about. Maybe the question that has asked me, person who has asked me this question is a bank representative, then yes, you have to wait for a year. But for other companies, this period is going to be much shorter. Okay, then I suggest we call it a day. Thank you for your attention. I'm sending you my best regards from Italy, and see you at our next webinar in 15 days. Bye-bye.